Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to a new addition to the channel, which is me participating in Forgeclash. And if you haven't caught that, I'll put some reference stuff up on the screen here. This is something that BJthebrave and the Ecclesiarch have been doing for a long time, and just like squaring off against each other in a tournament style match. And so how it works is we each chose three warlords, three builds. I'll throw those builds up there as well. And essentially, whoever wins has to win with each warlord. Once you've won with one, then you have to move on to one of the other two, which is something I've never gotten really the chance to do. And BJ's talked about different tournament formats, and I think is really excited if we were to get some sort of spectator mode. Maybe we could do more with that. So that's just a little bit of a nudge to EG if they're able to do that. But I gotta say, honestly, it was just really, really fun to do with BJ, and I appreciate that. He was able to get me involved, and now I just want to do more of this. So I feel like whether that's with BJ and I or Ecclesiarch and I, or I'll see if I can get some other content creators to do it. It is really fun, and it's an interesting way to kind of test your deck building and and just really have to play well and kind of know your matchups well. I feel like once people get a taste for this, they're going to want more of it. So I'm excited to get into the matches, excited to see what you think, and I will see you in the games. Okay, here we go, folks. We are going to play our Forgeclash matches. And I'm going to start out with Warshaper here and see what we can do. Okay, Junith. Going to be the first thing coming out. Definitely don't need double Lone Spear in the opening. I think Fusilade's fine to keep to sort of help with our board. And we'll see. I think I'll just take the drone port to try and have a little bit of defense for however BJ ends up developing into our board. So we'll see how this goes. See what we can do with our Warshaper build. I played around with this a little bit. It used to be pretty good into Junith. I think that Junith and all the sisters really benefited from the recent reinforcement package, so I don't think this matchup's that good anymore, but we'll sort of see. Obviously taking out the sister is good, but we just need to go face in order to stop them from getting faith. Could toss out drone port to shake up the rhythm, but I think it's just to accept that this is going to be here. Yep, another sister. Devout warrior. Okay. Right there. Really, all I can do is try and set up something here. So hit here. This could take this out basically for free when they attack. So yeah, still probably not worth it. Gets the faith. Obviously, if they hit Rhino, if he hits Rhino here, it's going to be very hard. It's possible I just start turn one taking out a sister. I just give them the faith, but okay. Probably just going to trade straight up and then just triple prey. Okay, doing it that way. Attack with Junith, sure. Okay. Well, it's a pretty good time for Fusilade, I think. So we can Fusilade. Take out one of these sisters. So take out the bigger one. We'll just try and hang in here a little bit. Next turn we've got some options. Probably just going to play out Sting Wings and then maybe buff an attack. Convictions, okay. I think I'd probably rather see that now than later. Yeah, so they're gonna probably get 2 faith. I could stop one of the faith. I think that's reasonable. And into this board, I think it's just best to probably do this. Maybe play this out next turn. So yeah, just take effectively the 1 here, stop that. And see what we can do here. So at 2 faith, could go relics right now and just make a whole board, but yeah, there's the Siege Rhino. I really think the Sororitas Rhino rather is what makes this really tough. Because it is hard to keep Junith down. Yeah, I mean, this is... it's not much I can do here. I mean, this... yeah, Lone Spear will help next turn. We have to kill the Rhino, but then all these get shield next turn. But, you know, it is what it is. So one answer... could try and stealth our units. I don't think that's terribly effective. It's probably just... I think we drop this to have a little bit of security, and then just drop the Rampager, clear this. Can kill 2 of these, but honestly these are the real problem. So I think that's what we go for. We do want to stop the faith though. We're in such a bad spot in that sense. I think we just have to give them the faith, which I don't love, but I don't really see a better option. These will all get shields, and we basically have to play into that. Kind of hoping that they play a little bit to the board here, and then maybe Lone Spear can help us turn the tempo a little bit, but this is just it's just so tough to deal with, not getting overwhelmed by Junith. Okay. We'll declare there. Sure, they just melee this, probably. Yep. And 2 attacks can clear this out if they want to. Okay, I think I'm fine with that. I mean, if we draw another Fusillade, it could help. Okay, yep. This makes sense. Keep the 2 best units with shield there. Rite of Restoration. Wow, okay. Yeah, sure. Guess I'm okay with that. So I can do this next turn. I'm definitely playing Lone Spear. I'm just going to figure out what's... hitting here is obviously the best value, but then they go up to 5 faith. They've got the double shield. Question is, how much do I actually care about that? feel like I just gotta kind of swing here and then hit. And then they're gonna use these to clean this up. Yeah, I don't really think there's a better move here. Yep, goes up to 5 faith. Yep. Makes sense. Okay, more sisters, Hallowed Martyrs. Okay. Can live with that. I like just doing Banshee here. Clear out this one. Clear out this one. I think I just have to let him have the 6 faith here. I mean, it's basically inevitable at this point. Because if I just let that unit sit there and like shield itself, it's also terrible. So, oh boy, yeah, that's not what we want to see. Imagine just trade here. Well, actually being alive is pretty huge. Okay, it doesn't get the armor. That's a fair play. All right. How can we turn this around? Okay, how can we turn this around? 6 is going to do 4, 5. We can just try and build a very big stealth board, but that doesn't really do anything. Just 2 more. 6. Yeah, I mean, there's just no way for me to clear this. So oh boy, and then this is gonna die. So I guess we just do this. I mean, this is not ideal, and I gotta think quick. So I think I bonk here and try to chip away at this. Reshields. Put this here. Put this here. And then, do I hit? I don't. I think I have to, just because we're trying to keep them off 8 faith. But this is pretty tough. Not having the long strike or something to get this off the board is just awful. Because now they can just pray and just kill this probably. Yeah. So this will basically clear the board, and then I think it's probably out of our hands after that. But yeah, that's a toughie. That is a toughie. Yeah, makes sense. Just clear the board by attacking. Smart. Fusillade. Fusillade is interesting. So I could do one. I could deal 3, 4. Yeah, I can clear this. I'm gonna go super low doing it, but I think there's probably just no way to not. Oh, why did I think we can't clear it? I thought we could. Yeah, that's probably just game. I mean, I can play the Crisis Bodyguard, but I think that's just pretty much it. Yeah, I don't want to die, so I guess I just have to do this. I thought it would hit and then proc Marker Light. That's not how that works. So I thought I had an extra ping on this. Because then if this is off the board, like, we're not in the worst position. He's also used Restoration. But we actually just didn't have enough ways to interact with the board. Okay. Yep. Yep. That's going to be it. Oh, that's tough. So BJ can't play Junith, so now it's Jain or Gordrang. And so I've got access to Titus, and it's really a coin flip, I think. Because I don't think I want to play this again. I don't think that's really going to put us in a good position. It's pretty tough to deal with Jain, but it's better. Yeah, I think I'll go with the Ghallaron builds. See if we can get it going. All right, round 2. Let's see what we can do here. All right, Jain. Yeah, rather play this into Jain than Titus into Jain. Spoilers is good. We've got Visionary. These are all pretty good. Or Legionary. I think I'll ship back Dark Oratory though. And I'm gonna take Hellfire Pit for the Stealthers. So we'll see what we can do here. See if it just chooses to beat me down. I imagine so. Yep. Yep. We're just going to have to get hit in the face for a little bit. See. Okay. With BJ not developing, I think... okay, stunning me to play the defender. Sure. That is a little bit annoying. So I could play champion, I could play legionary. It's going to be able to kill with this. Could just Trader's Hate here. It's not not ideal, I will say. I don't think we really have a choice. So yeah. Wind Rider plus stun. Yep. Okay. Well, now we can sort of start developing a little bit. So I think we will. Ghallaron's Champ has a little bit more potential. The other thing is I could just go Warp Talon here, but Warp Talon's better for closing out the game, generally speaking. So I think don't love using Hellfire Pit here, I will say. I think we're somewhat forced to do this, so let's see what we can do here. Could have played Legionary. I'm kind of holding these for like the Vanguard being more relevant late game. Hitting there, probably has another flanker. Stun me, so I can't interact with it. So I think we'll probably play the Warp Talon this turn. And just have to take the 3. Yeah. They can obviously scream and take the 50-50 and try and stun this, but I don't really have a good play otherwise. At least this can take down a 2 HP unit, or 3, next turn. Okay. BJ's just going for damage? Okay. Fair enough. Got the 50-50 there. Alright, well. Could do a few things, but I think it's just this. We're taking a life here. Okay. Getting health is not bad. I mean, this can easily die, but can't get stunned, at least with Banshee's Howl. Can get stunned by her, of course. But play next turn. Probably just slam Hellbrute, unless we really need to respond to board. And try and, like, see if Hellbrute plus Host can get us in a good spot. If he plays a bunch of stealth here, and I don't really think he can afford to. I think he's got to try and clear at least one of these, and probably Warp Talon. Then we have Helldrake. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, Hornets, obviously very good here. So I can clear these out. And then just go for the stun here, probably. So we do have to kill this, so we probably have to Helldrake strike. Okay, yeah. This is a good Helldrake. It's not gonna get much better than this. Just trying to think. What are other lines of play? I don't think they're nearly as good as this. So I think we just gotta go for it. Of course. Of course, we're off by 1 here. I can't take 5. So that's just off the table, unfortunately. That puts us in a terrible position, but unlucky. Now we're completely on the back foot. It's gonna be tough for us to, yeah, climb back in. Stun, hit. Yeah, these despoilers are basically dead to anything. They're representing minimum 12 here. So yeah, best we can probably do is this. And try not to die. But we can just yoink 1 for free. Pub to kill another, but obviously if got any board interaction, we're probably taking minimum 8 here. Oh, wow. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's unfortunate we couldn't get the spoilers rolling. Makes such a difference getting to get the heal. Yeah. Hits there, full clears, I take 8. Plus, yeah, so 9 total. Yep. That'll do it, I think. Could try and draw a Helldrake. I think that's about it. Yeah. Oh no. Man, rolling a 3 on that Helldrake on the Hornet was pretty brutal. I feel like that was our one spot to try. Alright, so BJ is going to be on Gordrang, which means what do I think is the best into Gordrang? I think I'm just going to run out Titus. I think there's a fair chance we can actually just burn them out. I don't really think any of our other decks have good matchups. Ghallaron is the best into Junith. So it's unfortunate that we didn't go with that. And then these other 2 decks, I think, don't do great into Jain. I didn't really have a great deck build for that. But that's how it goes. Don't want to see these too early. Stormguard's fine. Okay. It's honestly questionable between these. Sometimes like having the extra 2 to the face is pretty relevant. But High Factory also really helps quite a bit with awkward codexing and good tempo. So I think you just always take High Factory. But I've experimented a little bit with taking the damage. So let's see. Okay, Thunderstorm. All right. Yeah, we'll see how that breaks. Jeez, Titus just Xenos filth. Okay, Calcius, definitely just righteous furying for the most part. Choppa. Yep. Being the life totals even. Just gonna run out the Stern Guard now. And then don't have a great play for next turn. Be great if we could draw our 4-drop Vanguard. It's generally annoying for them to deal with. I mean, we've got Calcius to try and really burn things out. Just depends on how BJ responds. Because he's going to have this incidental healing while clearing. Okay. Makari's good. Makari's pretty threatening. Yep. The good thing is I can cheat damage here with the blast. But I think we're just going to run out. It's either Judiciary or Impulsor. I'm pretty sure he's got units that can deal with the Judiciary. So I think I like running out Impulsor. I think it's close.
No time to rest.
Thing is, I also want to be able to play out Titus. And we're gonna have an awkward codexing turn, I think. But then we could play him on 8. We have a lot of options here. I think I go with this. Then we'll go Judiciary into Calcius. Wow, that was pretty lucky for us. Rolled 2 on both. Yeah, that's really good for us. Whew. Okay. Yeah, this is pretty straightforward. I'm gonna hit for 3. Alright. Drawing the Librarian's nice too. Okay, Squig Buggy, yeah, I was gonna say that's always annoying. How do we want to do this? We don't really have a great way. I wish we could get more damage on face here. But I think the way I have to do it is just use both of these attacks to trade here to make sure I can clear this out. It's not great. I would like to take advantage of codexing here. Okay, 3 damage is good. We got the 0. So this ends up paying off because the RNG can screw you on the backlash. Okay, so that's 4 damage to him. That's great. Calcius dropped to 9. Next turn, Librarian, and then potentially Calcius into Shield. The danger life total is definitely like 10 to 12, so we're above that, which is good. So I generally like our position here. Warbiker. Yep. Akari. And attack Squig there to be able to trade. Okay. Heal. Yeah, I can live with this. Smack me for 5? No. Okay. It's good. It's definitely good. Doctrine as well. Yeah, so I think it's just hit there, take the 1, put the shield back on with Librarian. We've got a bunch of options over the next couple turns. Okay. Gretchen Mob. And Artist Nails. Okay, plus ability. Okay. Well, I want to reapply the shield. But also, so we can go Storm Raven. I mean, we could just like really clear everything out and smack for quite a lot here. So I think that's what we should do.
No time to rest.
So we go there. We should be safe. Yeah. Okay. I think with shield, there's no way to get lethal here. Double heal. And stun librarian. Okay. Yeah. We got there, baby. Oh, no. And the swig. Yeah, that's right. Should not count my chickens before they hatch. Interesting. So if we go Cassius, we can then just heal. But I don't want to use shield this turn. I don't need to. So I don't think that's what we do.
No time to rest.
Or no, we have 8, 9, 10. Oh no, yeah, we have lethal. We have lethal. Yeah. Just had to think about it. Got there. Okay. We get one win there. Okay. So now BJ has to keep playing Gordrang. Obviously I can't play Titus again. So now I gotta choose. Yeah, so now we gotta choose who we're gonna play out of the two we've played. I mean, I think they're both not great. I think Worshiper is slightly better. Okay, round 4. We did play a game before this, but then we both DC'd somehow, so here we are. Okay. Greater Good I'd want to see later. Dispensation's fine. Ethereal's good. Stealth Drone can be pretty obnoxious. It's kind of an awkward hand, but I think it's okay to keep. Yeah, we'll take the Guardian Drone still.
The hunt begins. Today we feast. Let's stomp 'em good, lads.
Yeah. Get stomped a little bit here. Something we could entertain is going Stealth Drone now. And then whatever we hit with Dispensation. But we don't want to box ourselves in, I don't think. So trade 3 for 1 here. That's fine. And then we'll go Dispensation, see what we hit. I think we do want to try and hit a 3-drop. I think that is important. Okay. Well, there's also Crisis Battlesuit. So let's... I'm just going to run that out. It's generally an annoying unit for them to deal with. Let's see what BJ wants to do. Iron Gob. Okay. That's the turn. Gotcha. Alright, well, I think I'm down to just run out the Crisis Bodyguard and pass here. Don't really want to get stunned. This may force like a flanker out of BJ's hand to... Okay. Just going with a lot of healing. Okay. Healing it is, my friend. What would I like to do? I mean, I want to keep applying pressure. If Farsight Marksman's not great to play into an empty board, I will say. And I think we're hitting with both. Let's dispense. Okay, great. That's a very powerful card, and I like that. And I think we could just do this. I think I'm down to trade that. I think I just gotta hit with everything here. Maybe next turn we can sort of go off. Play both of our units. Let's try and keep the life total as close as possible. BJ's already done a good amount of healing, has the armor up. So that is going to be tough for us. Okay. Probably meleeing. And then taking 3 would be my guess here. So that does make it hard for us to clear the squig buggy. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we just don't have a good answer for this, other than taking 6 to the face. Oh man, that is not great. I think it is what we have to do, though. Like, what else can we do here? I mean, we can deploy these, you know, but like, is that even worth it? It might be. It saves us quite a bit of health. Yeah, I just don't have a good way to deal with this.
The prosecution of any war courts the perils of barbarism.
Activating stealth field.
I don't know. I don't know. I kind of just went off instinct there. Part of me was like, oh, I could play Ethereal and then like make 2 Vanguard units, but I think it's probably better to do this and just accept that. Yeah, I just don't have a great line. I mean, I like that we didn't take 6 to the face, so that's a bonus. We've got a good setup into Flesh Shaper. I think that's definitely something we have going for us here. And that's probably what we do, depending on what BJ plays here. Can also go Enforcer, play out everything, and use our ability. Yeah. Yeah, that hurts. Definitely hurts. Okay, I think we are changing this up. The 0 and the 0, huh? Okay, that's pretty bad. Alright, so then
Optimal target marked for elimination.
go there. I have to clear this. Clear this. And I think I just go for the win. If BJ has me, I'm dead. But I think this is my win con. Okay. Yep. Double no mucking. Jeez. What a player. What a player. Alright. Double no mucking. BJ replies. Oh. I'm going to start bashing. Hope we can get there. Commando. Attack squid on me. Oh no, on there. Okay. 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 Well, I just want as many problems on the board as possible. But I think I do. Yeah, I trade this in because it's gonna die. I don't want to give him extra life. I think this as well. And then we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna go here. And we're gonna hope we've got enough Vanguard to protect ourselves. Heals 4. Gets the commando off there. That's pretty good. So that's 6 plus 5 is 11. Yeah, we're short on lethal. And this commando re-stealthing is a serious problem. Oh, that is good. Triple 4s to kill me. All right. Yep. Jesus. Okay. GG's, BJ. GG's. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, those were some pretty wild matches. I mean, we got pretty well beaten, I would say, in the Junith and the Jain game. And it definitely made me think a little bit more about, if I really want some decks, especially like Warshaper, which I think are kind of in a rough spot, to do well. I think that I definitely need to spend a bit more time with the decks and really just know kind of the lines of play. I think there was definitely some stuff in Junith matchup with BJ that I could have done a little bit differently. I think Ghallaron, is going to struggle with Jain because she can kind of just beat down. And I really do like that Ghallaron build. I think if we had gotten the Junith matchup out of the gate, that actually would have been great for us. But that's how it goes sometimes. And I think, it makes me think about, maybe picking warlords that are a little bit more well-rounded out. They don't have to be tier 1, but, just having maybe a little bit better of a matchup spread. But I really enjoyed kind of working on some of these decks. The Titus deck actually is the one I worked on the most. Of course, we were able to get that one win there against Gordrang. And then we had the really close game, I would say, against Gordrang with Warshaper. And really, I think if the luck had broken a little bit differently, at the end there, we might have been able to get there. But either way, the matches were really, really interesting to play. Definitely always makes you a better player to play against, very good players like BJ. If you don't know, he's been really gunning for, top five, top three so far, and he's got a lot going on in the fact that he's really just making the win rate happen. And even outside of, Sisters of Battle, which are posting specifically Junith and that Junith builds like insane numbers. Clearly he's really, really on top of his game. So it's you learn a lot from playing matchups like that. But I was glad we we snagged at least the one win. And hopefully next time we'll show up with a little bit better of a result. But yeah, let me know if you guys like this. I would love to do more of this. And I think it just really kind of enriches the community. You also get to see a bunch of different builds and try those out. So yeah, as always, I will catch you guys next time.